Football. I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. Conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. Both areas steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Tailback with another carry. The first down is still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He breaks free. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The balls line up on 1st and 10 now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Vols. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. When he's got some space here. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but begin the drive with excellent field position. Single back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handing off on the draw play. Has the first down and more. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk. We've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Tackle made quickly. What? Gain to the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
You see him able to make the stop after a short gain. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. And now to try here for the extra point.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. He'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. The Dogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The receiver grabs it. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
And the Bulldogs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Hart. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. You don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's looking deep here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break. trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Looking to throw it again. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. That wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look, just a short gain on the play. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down. The Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Hand off to the back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Running with purpose. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. An impressive spin there. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. QB keeper all the way. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Then it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Vikings here's high-tempo offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. It's a toss to the left side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's the running back in the flat. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. That's how you finish a play.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Georgia, 14.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On the ground, it's Hart. Crosses the 25. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. A short completion to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Dogs hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
set. It's third down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Offense facing second and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. They're loss of the play. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Coming up here in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So what's the play call? It's fourth and goal from the 3. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And then first down, right back to the running game. And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Breaks free. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's hit as he throws it. As a fourth down stop, the offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
The Vols looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. There's the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. It's third down for the offense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. QB keeps it himself. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Volunteers with first and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Looking for a man. Looking right. This one caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Toss play to the outside. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Gonna run it. It's hard. He finds some space. Ah, here he goes. Past the 40. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Handoff from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this time it's complete. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a target, and it's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the wideout goes in motion. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll hand it off. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's four fingers in the air. Get ready for the fourth coming up. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains 10 after that miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense played coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble now. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Dogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He's running out of time here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. So early movement from the offense. It'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Caught by the receiver. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a draw play. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
He's brought down at the 18-yard line. Second down.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. They'll run it from the gun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Checks this down to the running back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short games are not going to help you.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He's got room to run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Smart heads-up play by this quarterback. Hey, listen, they're trailing. He's got to make some plays, and if nothing's open downfield, use your legs, pick up as many yards as you can, get out of bounds, and get ready for that next play.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Third down, out of the shotgun. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And the point after is good.
Tennessee, 38. Georgia, 35.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pounding away with the run game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Breaks free, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Georgia, 35.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Hart. Tackled at the 23. Brought it out and tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On the run, it's Hart. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Looking for a late, deep throw. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll throw it now. Finds his man. It's Hart.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. The Bulldogs will crank up the tempo. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back, but I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
And they tack on the extra point. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. They cap off a tremendous season. They can call themselves champions of the American. It's a huge goal realized. Now we got to see if the committee is going to reward the championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.